30 key takeaways from Chapter 2, Classical Antiquity of Money, a story of humanity by David McWilliams, each paired with a real-life example or story to illustrate the concept. First, standardization of value. Takeaway: classical coinage established a uniform measure of value, making transactions simpler. Example: ancient Greek coins were minted to a specific weight, much like modern currencies maintain a standard value. Second, state control and legitimacy. Takeaway: governments began minting coins to assert political power and legitimacy. Example: Roman coins often featured the image of the emperor, symbolizing his authority and reinforcing state control. Third, facilitation of trade. Takeaway: coins eliminated the inefficiencies of barter, enabling smoother and broader commerce. Example: Mediterranean trade flourished as merchants used standardized coinage to exchange goods across vast distances. Fourth, economic specialization. Takeaway: the use of coins encouraged individuals to specialize in certain trades, as money provided a reliable medium for exchange. Example: artisans in Athens could focus on their crafts, knowing they could trade their goods for coinage rather than needing a direct barter match. 5. Symbolic power and propaganda. Takeaway: coins became a medium for disseminating political messages and cultural values. Example: Greek coins often depicted gods and heroes, reinforcing civic pride and cultural identity. Sixth, technological innovation in minting. Takeaway: advances in minting techniques during classical antiquity led to more uniform and reliable coinage. Example: the development of dyes and molds in Rome ensured that each coin looked nearly identical, boosting trust in the currency. 7. Dual nature of coinage, commodity and symbol. Takeaway: early coins had intrinsic value, e.g., made of silver or gold, and also functioned as symbols of state power. Example: a gold aureus in ancient Rome was both a valuable commodity and a marker of imperial prestige. 8. Integration of diverse economies. Takeaway: standardized coinage allowed different regions to integrate economically. Example: the circulation of coins throughout the Hellenistic world under Alexander the Great facilitated cultural and economic exchange. 9. Cultural exchange through coinage. Takeaway: coins carried artistic motifs and inscriptions that spread cultural ideas across regions. Example: Greek coin designs influenced art and aesthetics in neighboring civilizations, echoing similar themes across cultures. 10. Economic stability and trust. Takeaway: the reliability of standardized coins built trust among traders and citizens. Example: merchants preferred coins over barter goods because they were less subject to disputes over quality or weight. 11. Impact on urban growth. Takeaway: the advent of coinage spurred the growth of marketplaces in urban centers. Example: in ancient Athens, the agora, marketplace, thrived as a central hub for economic and social activity driven by coin transactions. 12th, early monetary policy. Takeaway: city-states began to regulate the production and quality of coinage to maintain economic order. Example: Greek city-states enforced strict standards on coin weight and metal content, similar to modern central banks' role in regulating currency. 13. Wealth and social stratification. Takeaway: coins enabled accumulation and display of wealth, contributing to social hierarchies. Example: wealthy Romans used coins not only as currency, but also as jewelry, signaling their social status. 14th, promotion of commercial literacy. Takeaway: the use of coins fostered a better understanding of numbers and trade practices among citizens. Example: in classical Athens, children were taught about coinage and arithmetic as part of civic education. 15th, facilitation of long-distance trade. Takeaway: coins transcended local economies, making long-distance and cross-cultural trade feasible. Example: merchants traveling along the Silk Road carried coins that were accepted in diverse markets, bridging vast cultural divides. 16. Political messaging through inscriptions. Takeaway: inscriptions on coins served as enduring records of political events and achievements. Example, Roman coins often commemorated military victories, acting as portable historical records. 17. Religious significance. Takeaway. Coinage was sometimes used in religious contexts, symbolizing divine favor or piety. Example, offerings in Greek temples often included coins, which were believed to carry blessings from the gods. 18th, bimetallism foundations. Takeaway, the use of coins made from different metals laid the groundwork for early bimetallic monetary systems. Example, ancient economies used both gold and silver coins, e.g. Roman auri and denarii, to balance value and stability. 19th standard weight systems. Takeaway, coins introduced the concept of standardized weights, which became fundamental in commerce. Example, the consistent weight of coins in ancient Greece ensured fair transactions, much like modern currencies follow strict standards. 20. Economic resilience. Takeaway, standardized coinage contributed to economic resilience by providing a consistent and adaptable medium of exchange. Example, during times of economic transition, the established coin system helped societies navigate shifts in trade and production. 21st, encouraging entrepreneurship. Takeaway, reliable coinage encouraged risk-taking and entrepreneurship by providing a stable medium for investment. Example, a merchant in ancient Rome might invest in a new trade venture, knowing that coins were widely accepted and trusted. 22nd, impact on military funding. Takeaway, coins were crucial for financing military campaigns and rewarding soldiers. Example, Roman legions were paid in coinage, which not only funded the military, but also reinforced the state's power. 23rd, promotion of civic identity. Takeaway, coins often bore symbols or images that promoted a sense of civic pride and collective identity. Example, the Athenian owl on coins symbolized wisdom and was a point of pride for the city-state's citizens. 24. Adaptability to economic change. Takeaway, coinage systems adapted to economic and technological changes over time, reflecting societal evolution. Example, when trade expanded, cities minted coins in larger denominations to accommodate bigger transactions. 25th, international monetary influence. Takeaway, classical coinage influenced monetary systems in regions far beyond its origin. Example, the widespread adoption of Greek coinage throughout the Mediterranean shows its lasting influence on global trade. 26th, enhancement of accountability. Takeaway, coins provided a verifiable record of transactions, which improved accountability in economic dealings. Example, detailed records of coin transactions in ancient marketplaces helped reduce fraud and ensure fairness. 27. Catalyst for banking and credit systems. Takeaway, the use of coins paved the way for early banking practices, including money lending and deposit systems. Example, temples in ancient Mesopotamia and Greece acted as proto-banks, safeguarding coins and extending credit. 28. Encouraging standardized economic measurement. Takeaway, coins set the stage for standardized measurements in broader economic systems. Example, just as modern economies use standardized currency to measure economic performance, ancient coins help track wealth and trade. 29th, social mobility through economic exchange. Takeaway, the introduction of coinage enabled greater social mobility by facilitating trade and wealth accumulation. Example, a craftsman who saved and traded coins could improve his social standing over time, much like modern savings can lead to upward mobility. 30. Legacy of classical coinage in modern currency. Takeaway, the innovations and systems developed during classical antiquity have enduring legacies in today's monetary systems. Example, modern coins and banknotes continue to reflect principles of standardization, state backing, and symbolic design that originated in ancient times. These 30 key takeaways from Chapter 2 of Money, A Story of Humanity, illustrate how the evolution of coinage in classical antiquity not only revolutionized trade and commerce, but also helped shape social, political, and cultural life. Each point is paired with an example or story that connects ancient practices to modern economic principles, emphasizing money's enduring influence on civilization.